so I'm trying to get a hold of him.
All right, so the vet called in the prescription, and to Walmart pharmacy, Walmart said I lost my mind. They didn't get the prescription. So then I called the next local vet to, hey, do you have this prescription? Can you come out and go like this with a needle? Nope, can't get there. So now I called the other vet back and said, look, Walmart thought we were insane. This clinic said if you just send them the prescription, they'll fill it. So he calls, and this clinic doesn't have that prescription. So now he says, okay, I'm going to recall the prescription back to Walmart. So now we're taking a trip to Walmart again, and hopefully they don't think I'm insane when I get there to get it. But she's hanging in there. It's bad again throughout the night, and her temperature hit. And we gave her Banamine to drop the temperature, as the vet prescribes. And she was lethargic, and we were very worried. So these are the challenges. I mean, this is rescue on the Canadian border. This isn't rescue in a warmer climate or a bigger city. Basically, any other place in America, you can't really get any more remote than this. We're behind on the times, man. And so we save these animals because no one would in the warmer climate. Someone had to. And, there's some things we offer up here even when they go to clinics, but by the time you get through all the patients, hours have gone by. They're not getting care every 5 minutes. And no IV fluids needed. That's the only other thing a clinic would have done. So I'm going to chance throwing them in a trailer, a frosty trailer, for 6 more hours to a clinic just to get an IV. When she's nursing, she don't need fluid. And we're already given the other medicines that she would get. There's nothing else she can do. That's it. So I think it's cool. It shows strength, and it really teaches the girls perseverance that we can't rely on a vet to take care of our animals. We're making the calls the best we can, and prayers go a long way, man. We prove it time and time again. We've had very few sicknesses or deaths or anything here for years, okay? And the main thing I would say is the prayers of all of you that gets it done, and the real 24-hour care. You can't just throw hay and water. You can't just force people into a pen and not really take care of them and think the vet's going to take care of them. Because the vets, it only goes so far. A 5-minute vet visit is not going to make up for 24-hour care on the clock. And I'm all for vets. I'm a little upset there's such a shortage up here in Maine. And I'd go through vet school if I could, but I don't have the time. Unless they take the school down, I can't go 8 years. I'll be dead by then probably, okay? So, or I'd go to the freaking vet school and do it and be there for these people. If there was a 2-year vet school, Donkey Dave would go right now and sign up just to help them. But I can't. So, anyway, I'm just venting. This is my frustration because everyone keeps stressing us out. I'm not take them to the clinic. What? Every time you take your baby to the clinic, they die. Why am I going to take my baby to the clinic? Take her away from her mama. No. It's crucial. Nursing is crucial. They slip up there, man. You take the nursing away, that's it. The only thing you can do is the best you can and give all you can. Your heart, your mind, your body for these guys. And we don't hold the keys to life or death. Only God does that. So you do what you can, you give all you can, and that's it. You try to stay positive. Having one farm vet covering all these counties, he can't be everywhere at once. And you think we're the most serious case? We're not. So he just can't be everywhere at once. And the farm vet is awesome. He's probably one of the top 10 in America.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he's stuck here in Maine, and thank God, or we wouldn't even be able to get a prescription. So it's just not that easy. You can relax and say, oh, I can save these guys that come sick. I got Billy Bob down on the corner. He's about 5 minutes. And then I got 7 vets down there on the right. No, it's just not that easy. So, I get off my soapbox again. You know, there's some advantages. So I'm not just mean and nasty because I wanted to take care of animals up here on the Canadian border also, and sacrifice my entire family to do this. So there it is, folks. That's why one of the reasons we started the rescue up here, not only to love the animals and try to fill the gap up here in this area and save animals down south that can't be saved. We do it because the animals deserve it, and we love them. All right, got it. It's in hand. All right, so the horse pills, literally horse pills, are huge. They're called Bactrim. That's the antibiotic that's powerful enough to get this thing. And I guess they're so big, I'm gonna try to break it up, I guess, and give it to her that way. She actually started sharing the Baron Foal supplements with her mother, so we're gonna do it that way. Make sure she gets it. It's on the way.
On the trailer, so he had that, and he was fighting the infection for so long. That's why he's chilled, because he was using all his energy to fight that instead of keep himself warm. So the minimal drainage out of his nose is normal. That's what's expected. And
because why he had what?
Abscess, yeah, and it was right there near his throat. So it was swelling, blocking, and then exploded, and now it's kind of like draining up and coming out. That's why his breathing is so bad.
No fever.
No fever at all. He's slightly on the cool side. But
warmer than he was before we put the fleece under.
Yes, much warmer.
So great.
Yeah, the fleece was a good idea. And as for the water thing, we checked his gums and his mouth. As long as those are still pink and still nice and wet and moist, he's getting water. We're just not really seeing it. Don't force the water. So don't force him to drink water. Don't put it in a syringe, nothing like that.
All right.
Yeah.
She is getting her antibiotic right now. She's a good girl.